house. Please do not check by all means. You might just ruin the surprise I have in store for you. Anyway, welcome to I Live Under Your House. Those two weren't the same. So here we no title screen, so don't bother looking for it. I opened my eyes and here I am, home again. It's such a wonderful feeling. As usual, I like being alone. This is the main hall. How nice it is here. Every time I come here, I feel the joy and the pride because I dug all these holes. I don't even know which hole to go into first today. Okay, let's just keep going straight, I guess. No. Wait, how do I select though? Okay, alright, now I can select. Let's keep going straight. I'll rarely go outside, especially since he's waiting for me on the way. There's a spirit standing right at the exit, and every time I pass by, he starts talking to me. I don't like to intercourse with him. Every tunnel is different. For example, this one is narrower than the others. Sometimes I think I might get stuck in it, and then my heart starts beating harder. My whole body gets tense. I can't help it. I have to move slowly if I want to get out of it. I love this feeling. What am I looking at? I need to find something sharp to open it up and see who she used to be or what she has become. What about this thing? Okay, I can't go further in. So this was the one I took. This is my sleeping place. This is where I usually sleep. Although I can sleep anywhere, I still prefer to sleep here. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep yet. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll leave then. Ahead of me is my pebble space where I keep different stones I find during my excavation. I like to look at them, to stroke them. Oh how I like to stroke them. Every time I dream about stroking a stone and the feeling is so real. I can feel it at the tip of my fingers. I love stones. Are these the stones? I found a rock sharp enough to cut through someone's belly. Oh, that's great. Can I take it? Do I have it now? Alright, can't interact with anything else. Let's get out of here and cut and see what she has become. She died when I was born, or so it seemed to me. I never knew my father, and maybe a creature like me has no father at all. For as long as I remember, I've been all alone my life. At first I just watched her body, hoping maybe something else would crawl out of it and I would have a new relative. However, this did not happen. I talked to her body from time to time out of loneliness. So I moved and made a different sound rather than spoke. I had to eat its various parts because I was hungry. So I'm grateful to her. If not for her sacrifice, I would have died. Over time, and the place I had been were getting scared. I realized that she was still alive. So I started heating her body more carefully, trying not to take too big of a bite. Layer after layer of her body grew a kind of crust, eventually forming a cocoon through which I could no longer penetrate. I do not know how much time had passed since then, but I waited. And I waited long enough for something to happen. But nothing happened. It's a pity she never saw what a beautiful creature I had become. How many tunnels I had dug. Well, now I'm sure I'm all alone in this world. Great. I'm tired of worrying about her. Is this my grandma? Remnants of the creature I came out of. Okay. Okay. What the hell is that? They are laughing at me. Every night when I try to sleep, they come to make fun of me. They laugh. They have so much fun when I cry. They watch me during the day and wait for me to do something stupid, looking for opportunities to make fun of me so they can come and laugh at night. Sometimes they talk to me. They whisper things. They want me to go outside. Tired and hungry, so I crawl outside in search of food. Ah, what a terrible noise! Ah, it won't stop, what the hell? I don't seem to have any other choice. I have to go outside and see what's going on. There you are. I knew you showed up soon. It's because of those noises, isn't it? I don't want to leave my home. Maybe it will subside on its own. Nonsense. Maybe they came to take your home. Maybe they came for you. Who knows what making those awful noises? You must come out. Okay, I'm out. Then what? You know the same thing you do when you're hungry. When what makes your breathing quicken and your whole body tingle. It's time to go outside. As soon as I crawled, a sight came into view. There were metal creatures everywhere, and a horrible looking structure stood before my eyes. I had no specific plan of action, but only one thing was obvious to me. There's a construction going on, and they are building right over my head. Something has to be done about it. There were too many people around. I had to wait for the right moment, and I started watching. You wild creatures will pay for this. What should I do with you? I have to be careful. If they find me, it's all gone. But I can't do nothing either. If I kill one, the hunger is getting stronger and stronger. No strength to hold back. Something has to be done. Well, I kill them, I guess? I don't know what my objectives are. Yum, yum, yummy bee. This is my skull room. After the first time I tried outside and didn't even have the energy to crawl back home. The very first one I had was some guy sitting in woods drinking beer and talking to himself. At first I didn't want to do anything to him. I was just interested. His finger. Then he suddenly picked up a stick and started hitting me with it. When it was over, I lay there for a long time looking at his skull. Over time, I had accumulated so many skulls that sometimes I burrow inside this pile and gradually fall asleep. A worker's skull. Another skull in my skull collection. I have absolutely no memory of how it all happened. It's like I am in a wild ecstasy and it's over. My stomach is full, my breathing is heavy, and I want to sleep. Eventually the house was finished. Different people began to come and go from. Terrible stopping was causing me to have anxiety attack with every knock. What if they find me? What if they never end? What if it ends? Should I go? I don't have the energy to break new tunnels. From time to time, I had to crawl out to see if everything was okay, if they were looking for me. For some reason, I had a distinct feeling that they had come down to hunt me. Then one day, people came in and dragged a huge number of boxes. A woman in a blue dress yelled at them and waved her hand, and then everyone left, but the woman stayed in the house. Time passed and no one else came to the house. It was just this woman. Well, she doesn't look like a threat, I thought. However, pretty quickly my life turned into a nightmare. Pretty much my entire living area was right under this house. Every action she took, every step, every sneeze echoed through the depths of my sanctuary. Her life became a part of my life. Gradually I got to know her schedule, what she does, how she does it. I knew all her habits and her rhymes of her gait. I began to feel that my sleep was disturbed. I couldn't sleep with something constantly pounding, muttering, and snuffling over my body. In few hours, when I did manage to sleep, those ghosts of the night would come to haunt me, make fun of me. Oh yes. Now they read about. Thus my torture became 24-hour routine. I have to do something about it, even at the risk of being caught, at the risk of losing my home. Who am I kidding? I don't have a home anymore. She took it from me. I must get out and stop this nightmare. Chapter 1, Love. A thrill of excitement overwhelms me. I no longer have the strength to hold back and watch from the sidelines. It's time to find out who lives above me. Oh, now I'm in the game? So what am I? Am I a gremlin, a goblin? What the hell am I? There's so much space it makes me sick. The only thing worse than this is the outdoors. I hear some voices. Can I open any doors? It's locked. Once upon a time I was very hungry, and just at the moment the little man sat down next to the entrance of my home. I remember he had little hands and little feet, and he was like a puppet. That little man also had a bag with him. I don't remember being aware of all the dangers of the world at the time, so I climbed out of my hiding place by the entrance and began to look at him. The little man didn't notice me right away, but when he did see me, his eyes wide and his mouth open in an unimaginable way and made a horrible, disgusting sound. The sound was driving me crazy. I wanted to get closer to him, but he kept crawling further and further away from me. Eventually the feeling came over, and then all I remember was his head in my hand. His body was lying somewhere nearby. His bag he had brought with him was slightly torn, and then I saw the books scattered around. I don't know why they caught my eye, but I took them with me. Many pages were badly damaged and stained with blood. Some pages were missing altogether, but that did not stop me. I began to study them, and it was thanks to these books that I was able to learn the language of these creatures and get some idea of the human world. I found the new books over time. For example, recently I ate a couple of campers. I enjoyed reading. I'll have to remember to pick up this book when I'm all done. I'm not familiar with human life, but once I saw construction workers turning into the familiar dark box. They started so intently and sometimes shout something and raise their hand in the air. Strange creatures. Indeed we are. These sick bastards are ripping out plants and putting them in containers. I find it difficult to understand the meaning of these preserve acts. A bathtub. What a horrible, terrifying sound. I have to deal with that thing. It scares me. Alright, toilets are monstrous, huh? I remember people lugging these boxes here. I wonder what's in them. Because you're not gonna talk about this? Okay, I can't open them. That's it. There she is lying in front of me. All that's left to do is take the first step, but I don't dare. Why? Something is wrong. My mood is not the same. I don't feel the rush of energy and unbearable restraint as before. Well, maybe I should come back later. Apparently now is not the right time. Yeah, I should definitely keep an eye on her. Maybe it's a trap. Well, until next time, Birdie. Why couldn't I kill her? All the sounds she makes now don't seem disgusting to me. I would not even say that I became interested in hearing what she was doing. There's water running down the pipe somewhere, and here she seems to be talking things out of the boxes. I wonder why she keeps in them after all. I think when I was lying at her door, I felt something strange. I feel a feeling I'd never had before towards another living creature. And so I took the pile of skulls, and I wanted to take some of my best skull, my dearest one, and take it to her. Leave it under the door somewhere. That what is happening to me. I don't think that's a good idea. Also, where are you coming from? Oh, the window. Ah, that makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna leave a skull at her door. She's gonna get spooked out. Whatever I am a very possessive creature, aren't I? Oh, that's you. Are you not gonna say anything about this? Strange. The bed is empty, and apparently she is not in the house either. Where could she have gone at this hour? I have to leave what I brought for her and hurry back to the window in case she comes out soon. Here we go, my beloved. This is my precious skull for you. Has changed in you. Nothing has changed in me. Everything is as same as before. Is it? I thought you killed being alone. You liked being alone. It is. And I'll always be alone. I don't need anyone by my side. Why did you hesitate when you had the chance to kill her? What are you hoping for? What do you think will happen when she sees you? The same thing that always happens. Shut up! Your mere appearance will cause her to vomit. You're different from her. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Or do you think she'll move here? Maybe, but only if in pieces, right? Shut up, you wild spirit. I'll prove you wrong. I'll go back into her house right now and bathe her in bedroom. And we'll go back to my place together, you understand? I told you, you have changed. Well, I'm doing some weird shit. A wine glass already is outside. Maybe she is getting alcoholic because, well, I placed a damn skull and a corpse at a door. What do you think is gonna happen? Well, I know he's gonna kill her and eat her. Or if I have an option, I'll see about it. A note addressing Mark. Mark, who is he? The note tells him to remember to pick up the box from the nightstand that contains the candle needed for... I don't understand. There's a lot of words I don't know. Maria. Damn it, Mark, we did it. Take it to the basement. Oh, pay attention, still moving. Maria, should we just dismember it right in the basement? My whole body hurts terribly. What happened? I don't remember how I got here at all. I read the note and then it hurts. I can't remember anything. I have to go home. Yep, Maria is gonna kill you. If you don't hurry, my man. I don't know what you look like, but you gotta get out of here. The door is open. Chapter 2. Betrayal? Alright. And there's nothing else. I guess I am hungry. I must consume. This is a tent of those pesky campers. They obviously shouldn't have set up near my place. It's empty. It won't be long before I'm home again. Alright, I guess I'm trying to get home. This backpack is remarkably similar to the one the little man had. I remember how in some fit of rage and hunger I killed him, and the books fell out of the exact same backpack. I took them, and that's how I learned to understand the language of humans. What's going on here? Where to next? No, sorry, west of the backpack? West, north? I don't know. It wasn't here before. My body feels weak and sleepy. So I think I should lie down for a while, but I need to go first. Did it really work? Fuck. Something is wrong, Mark. I told you we should have dismembered it. At least we had a chance in the basement while it was passed out. You know, it wouldn't have helped anyway. It can only be killed through a ritual. That's what the book said. My whole body feels as if it is weightless. I can't move. I can barely look from side to side. What is going on here? That's her, the girl I risked myself for by getting out. Who's that with her? I don't remember him. What an ugly thing it is. Do you think... Oh, sorry. What ugly thing it is. Do you think it knows what's going on? Who cares what that thing understands? Mark, it killed our father. Why doesn't it die is what worries me. Ugly. Why does she say such hurtful words? She didn't like what I brought her, and this is after all what we had. Is fool I was. I thought we were made for well, but that maybe somewhere deep down in her soul, just about my presence was waiting for me to come. Are you sure we haven't forgotten anything? Solomon's cell is holding it together, but I don't see foam from its mouth or blue flames or anything like that. Holy shit, Mark. You are asking me that? Well, yes, I'm asking you. You have the book. That's what I thought would happen someday. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I should really die. Why should I live? When she treats me like that, I feel something new again, as if 1,000 needles were tearing me from inside. Oh shit, Mark, I get it. We forgot. Don't tell me. We forgot the fucking candles. I think my strength is coming back to me. I can move again. So that's how it is. So she wants to get rid of me after all this time. Well, you know, you brought me a lot of new sensations, feeling that I've never experienced before. And now after everything that has happened, I'm so tired and I'm really hungry. I want to take you out to dinner. Mark, I think, is going to break out. Now's your turn to come to my house. Chapter 3 Revelations. In the end, Mario was just another skull in my collection. From then on, the voices never ceased and began to follow me during the day. The laughter never ended and it didn't annoy me. I finally found the meaning of my existence and began to laugh with these bizarre creatures of the night. I began to enjoy waiting for the new tenants, playing with them. Eventually, of course, my tunnel were discovered, but by this time, I already had managed to move to another dwelling. Especially since my collection has grown so much, I needed more space. I also read in the newspaper that after my journal was discovered, they found the remains of my creator there. They say they've never seen anything like this in their lives. As for Maria, I can hardly find her skull among all these remains now. And not that I would like to, but I'm grateful to her. After her betrayal, I realized my place in the world, and now I work non-stop. When I get tired, I sit down and laugh non-stop while looking at my triumph collection. Thank you for playing. Ending number 2. Alright, well, I guess I got only one choice in the matter. Well, so much for that. Well, everyone, thanks for watching. If I get it, I'll decide to spare the construction worker. Eventually, the house was finished. The different people began to come and go. What if they find me? From time to time, I had to call out to see. Then one day, people came and dragged a huge number of boxes. In the blue, time passed. So I didn't kill the man. What's this thing? A pile of laundry. I could smell it as soon as I entered the room. That smell, it holds your breath. I've never smelled anything like it before. Maybe I should take something as just a reminder. I should take one of her dresses with me. Okay. That's weird. Wait. Ever since the day I killed Maria, I have been lying next to the cocoon of my creator. I don't do anything. I just lie there and stare into the darkness. I took a look at my body, and it too is gradually crusted over. No one ever moved into Maria's house, so I could enjoy the silence, but I don't need it anymore. The crust is about to cover my eyes, and I'm asleep for I don't know how long, maybe even forever. For everything that happened to me, I understood only one thing. When I was at her bedside for the first time, when I saw her bare heel hanging from the bed, I should have eaten her at that moment. Ending 1. Thank you for playing. Alright, that's me? Alright, that might just be me. Well, everyone, that's all the endings for I Live Under Your House. And of course, please do not check, for it might ruin the surprise. Bye-bye. I'll see you at night.